Welcome back to Roman Triumphs version 1.0 launch. We have a new biome in the desert, we have new troops, new buildings, a lot of new things. We already had one episode done where we, to be honest, didn't cover a lot of new things. We covered the basics, but don't hesitate to check in the video description below if you want to see it. To have a quick recap, we have a center of the settlement over here. This is, by the way, where you can train some of the basic soldiers. We have a housing corner over here, two types of houses, some that we've already started to upgrade. That's quite important. We also need to provide them services like this tavern over here. We have them our farming corner over here, two types of food too, that increases the health of our people. And then we have a beginning of an industry corner on this side. You want to make sure it is as far as possible or, not too close from your houses. So this is what we have over here, bricks and stone. So with that, we have automated some of those production. We are also starting to have more and more defenses. So we have some walls over here, we have a tower, we're building a gate here and some more walls, which will be important because the next wave, I think it's the third wave already of barbarians is coming this side. And it's going to be 28 barbarians this time. I only have, 10 soldiers. So definitely, it'd be great to have some walls, and we may want to also build a few more soldiers soon. We have also started to do some research based on this academia over here. If you click here, you can see the research. So we've done, for example, the cabbage, and we are now doing the sharp stone arrows. So improvement of our arrows for towers and things like this. And yeah, this is basically the mission we have right now, building some walls, building a gate, upgrading our towers. So that's why we're doing all of this. And if we look at our workers, we are actually pretty low on workers. We have, for example, 0 worker for the stone gatherer, but actually pretty much everything else is fine. And this is mainly because we have 10 people working here on those walls. At the end of the last episode, we also discovered Venus, our first god, and we gave him some offerings, and it seems Venus is pleased. So we can choose between two blessings, either enhance immigration or divine protection. So this protection over here is not the protection of Mars against the barbarians. This is the protection around kind of immunity and resilience, or health if you wish, right? Reducing workplace injuries, disease, etc. While the first one is a bit more clear, enhance immigration, basically going to last for 6 months, both of these, and increase, for the immigration or immigration. It is actually, I'm not sure. We haven't had any problem of health, but I remember my health was actually not that high. Immigration would be great. We have a few vacant beds, and we may want to do a few soldiers too. So yeah, we're gonna go with immigration. 23% increase of immigration for 6 months. And as I said, I think with that enables us to create a few more soldiers because we have also quite a bit of food and we have a bit of money. So let's go. We're gonna create a few more soldiers for this attack. I'm also going to probably make another tower. Let's try, over here. We will want probably to put also our archers soon a bit higher. And speaking of archers, I have already upgraded this one. So we finished the sharp stone arrows and I've upgraded it. This is one of those research or upgrades that will change the upkeep. So make sure you have enough upkeep. This one in particular, basically we're moving from 2 wood and 2 stone to 3 respectively. And it is, we have a few soldiers created. Let's bring them. We may want to actually put them on the other side because I think they're probably gonna attack from both sides. We'll see that a bit closer to time. But yeah, otherwise this is looking pretty good except for my wood. But again, this is mostly because I think we probably don't have enough people working on this. Okay, next is gonna be about building a treasury and raising our taxes. I don't remember if we need to research it. I think we do, yes, we do need to research it. But I am doing right now another research. I'm doing the small temples. We just discovered Venus, and there's gonna be also the other gods soon. And without temples, they're not gonna be that happy. So that's why I'm doing this one first. But then, yeah, we know that then we'll need to do the tax one. Okay, 75 of food, so shouldn't be too hard. cool. See you, I guess, in 3 months probably. It is the enemies at our gates, and we've made some great progress. We have the 2 towers here that have been upgraded. The wall is finished. Unfortunately, they're all going this side. They're too smart, where we haven't really finished at all the wall. Good thing is, of course, I left my troops on this side. We're gonna take the archers, put them a bit behind, and hopefully we should be able to defend this pretty well. There is one guy that decided to go this side. Poor soul. Okay, so yeah, we may lose a few soldiers. I'm also starting to think that we should cut all the trees above, like just in front of my wall, so I can see nice battles. Let's go closer so we can attack these guys. Is that a tower? Oh yeah, I missed that. Okay. And here is the final 2 barbarians. Done. Oh, no, sorry, my bad. There's a couple more here. And done, we have survived. We've also just finished the research, it seems, so we're gonna be able to do the next one. And by the way, there is a really cool quality of life where if you click on any of your towers, you can then click on disable all. It's going to disable all defenses, so scorpions, towers, ballistas, etc. There is nobody on them anymore. So that is really great. That is really great. But yes, so we have finished one, but let's do now. Oh, wait, what? Ooh, we're pretty low on food. What happened? What happened? Oh, maybe it was winter, but still. Feels like I need to increase my food production now. Okay. In the meantime, though, let's build probably our first temple. So if we look over here, we have big temples, but we also have small ones. We've only unlocked the small ones right now. Now, these temples, they don't really need to be close to your population, as far as I understand. They do need, you may need multiple. So for example here, if you look at the small temple, it says favor gain for current population will be 190. So the more population you have, the less points you're gonna get basically. But it doesn't, it doesn't have to be next to it. So I think we're gonna put it more on this side here, other side of our, castrum. Okay, let's continue forward. We have nobody not working. But I'm thinking soon we have maybe enough for a second brick production, because we are now pretty low, but we also want to make sure our food is enough. So maybe we increase food first, like a cabbage farm. What's going on? Oh, I don't have enough bricks. So this is why, again, maybe we need soon another brick production, which means we will need though a couple of people, 4 to be precise. So let's go. Maybe we put another hospitium. I also need bricks for that. We could make domus, but I'd rather just go get better comfort, right? So go with the better ones. So let's give it a second. I'll see you in a minute. A few minutes later, ladies and gents, the gates on this side are finished, but the next attack is actually coming from this other side. So I'm starting now a new gate, or I've started a new gate, new walls, towers, etc. I've also restarted to recruit a couple of troops, because the attacks of course get bigger and bigger. Now it is 34 barbarians, and I think soon we're gonna have also the other types of troops, the mythological ones. I have also added a bit more production of food. You can see over here one more cabbage farm, one more wheat farm, because we have one more house, we have one more clay pit and brickworks, so that's going to definitely help with the brick production. And last but not least, we have built the treasury over here. Again, doesn't really matter where it is, and it does need 4 people, and you can choose then the current tax rate. So if slow down for a second, if we look now at my happiness, right now my happiness is 50%, with taxes making a -4. If we go to tax rate, and that gives me 13 of gold. if we go to 2% or 1.5, then 2, here it is. So with 2%, this is now 26 of production, but the debuff is now -9. So we went from 50 to 45 of happiness, right? So that's gonna be a bit tough. We also, if we look over here, so that means now my production, of clay and of brick is great. I think food is also pretty great. We have 300 right now of reserves. We're getting into winter, so they're gonna produce less, but I think we should be able to survive, no problem. Gold is also into positive, and we have stone is still in positive, but look at this. This is pretty small. We have 25 of reserves, and my production is barely keeping up with my consumption. So we need to find for sure another one, and or we may want in the future to also upgrade this. The problem is this takes research we haven't done. So for now, I think we just need to find another query. So there is one here. It will create negativity, but for now I don't really have houses there. So maybe we will use it. This is iron. So this is something else. This one is pretty far. So maybe we use that one. Because I don't see many others actually. I mean, there are some here, but that's pretty far from my cities for now. So yeah, I think we don't really have a choice. And for now, we're gonna use, these. And actually, maybe let's just use that one. We'll need a stockpile and a road. So let's start with the road. I think it's over here. Maybe we expand that one. Wow, and then the road is here, right? Oh, no, there is some things in the way. What is in the way? Not too sure. But anyway, let them build this and then we can clean it up in the future. Okay, good. So yes, with that, hopefully, right, this is pretty low on priority, but I do think it'd be great. Oh, actually, we're almost finished here, including this guy. We can upgrade it. Cool. We'll have even better walls in the future, but for now, this is a good start. Let's put a second one here. Okay, good. Good, so hopefully we survive this one. I am doing right now the research for the kiln efficiency, so this is to make even more bricks. But stone would have been probably a better idea, to be honest. I see we are low on workers for the temple, so the way I went was first we still have clay, then wood, and with the queries, so that way all of my maintenance should be fine. Then we get into taxes, because money is also maintenance. Actually, to be precise, is right now only the small temple costs money, but in the future there will be quite a few things that cost money in maintenance. Then we have the priest, and then only research. So yeah, we do want a few more people. I still have 9 vacant beds, so should be fine. Plus 10 people are building right now. Okay, let's advance a bit further. And it is, the attack is coming, and the fun thing is they did send a few on this side. So I'm sending very quickly, I've reactivated these 2 towers, hopefully it will be fine. Oh, I see they went through the wall there. They've destroyed the gate, because there was quite a few of them. But now my legionaries are just behind, so it's a good wall. We have 2 towers, all my archers. So yeah, I think we may have lost a couple, 1 or 2. But let's remember they're also on the other side. Now the tower here is firing, so it should be fine. But just in case, I'm bringing my troops here. And we're gonna want, of course, to also repair this one. Okay, but with this, we're also starting to get more and more defense all across our city. So that's great. And that doesn't mean it's perfect, especially if you think about things like dragons. They're gonna fly over, no problem. Okay, let's disable all right now. Perfect. And yeah, now that this has been built, right, you can see this is working, delivering there. We are back into nice positive for the stone. Speaking of which, they do tell us to do a trade now. So let's see what we should be trading. I mean, I guess we could buy some more stone, or maybe we buy some weapons. So let's see who wants to supply. No, I only need wood or clay. Here they offer weapons, but they want in exchange things I don't really have. Rum, not really interesting. Maybe we do this one, yes. So trade to Carthage. We're going to sand some wood, and we're gonna get some tools or some weapons. Actually, we don't really have that many. Anyways, it's more to show you that yes, we're gonna do this, and we can do multiple time or one time. This time we're gonna do just one time. Then they tell us make sure we support the gods. So build a temple, offer food to a god, build a forum, and throw a religious festival. Speaking of which, there is indeed another building over here which we hadn't done. There's a forum we just mentioned, but there's also the town guard. The town guard is going to increase our safety by 40 points. And if you look at my safety, it is really not that high right now. So it could be good. This is a building that doesn't have a range again, so no point in putting it here. We're gonna put it more on this side there. But it is a building that has kind of a limit of effect. And by that, I mean, if you look over here, it says it's going to support 60 citizens. That's good because right now I have 60 houses. So it is perfect to have one for 60. But now if I have, 120 people, then I need 2 town guards, right? That's the point. Forum, that's a huge one. And it does have also a huge radius. So it's great to have a huge radius. But as I said, it is a huge building, which by the way will also cost a lot of maintenance. To be precise, 10 of stone, which is again why I've increased my stone production just now. But yeah, this is a big one. I think here is basically the limit, if you look, of the range here. So, and this also coincides with the road we had there. So I think we're gonna put it here. Or let me see. Oh, how can I count? And let's put it there for now, it's fine. So that's, basically a road in the future here. This is going to be in range of everything. This is in range of everything, perfect. And you need a forum to be able to do a religious festival. On the other hand, we should be able to offer food to her. And because she's saying actually she has a beautiful temple, she's happy, but she hasn't had offering of festival in a while. So it's good to give her. No point in giving to the other gods because we haven't really done anything yet to them. So let's do this. Just donate not too much, but that's enough to make her super happy with us. And that was the second mission. Perfect. Now, I do think we should also probably try to expand our population, which means probably more houses too. I'm thinking maybe we need to keep this building here in case I need another kind of service. There's many others, the hospital, etc. They're all different sizes, so I don't remember exactly which one could fit here. But again, I'm thinking maybe we just leave space for it. The large hospitium, insulae, luxury dormers, etc. These are different one, but they will unfortunately take also research. There is also all of these, they may look like ornaments, but they actually provide health and comfort. So they are useful. But for now, as I said, let's focus maybe just on this. I'm gonna build 2 of them. So that's gonna expand my population. My food, I think, is okay right now. We have quite good reserves, so I'm not gonna expand it yet. Because the goal is to try to get, more people so that we have actual workers. Because right now I have no workers. Let's jump up into the future. I'll see you there. Going back to the gods, if you click on the second one here, this is the religious festival. Instead of giving some food, you're going to give money basically. Right? And this is again because our forum has been built. Beautiful building, by the way. And with this, we get a message from the emperor. Congratulations, governor. You have successfully laid the foundation of your new settlement. The roads are paved, the storages are stocked, and the people safe. A fine beginning. Now go forth and build a magnificent city, a beacon of Roman triumph. May your streets bustle with trade, and temples echo with prayers, and your legends stand even ready, ever ready. The empire watches with great expectation. So it is, we don't have mission here on the side, but basically we need to continue. We need to continue growing our population. This is what I'm doing over here. We need obviously to grow everything else while you grow your population, like your food, your maintenance, right, of everything. Like even stone, it's already gone to 32 out of 48. So we're gonna need to keep expanding that for sure too. And yeah, stockpile everything, get more gold. And more importantly, I think soon it'd be great if we can build a second academia so that we can start researching a bit quicker, because right now it's taking a long time. And there is, as you can see here, this is just the military one. Here, this is a lot of, the religion, but also the culture, bath, etc. Industries, there's tons of them, right? So we're gonna want to do all of these. Houses, get bigger houses, so that'd be great. And then lastly, food. There's basic food, but there's also more advanced, like olive oil, winemaking, etc. We want to get there. Speaking of which, we just finished one research, so that's great. That was this one here, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see. This is going to increase my brick production by 133%. And for that, you just need to pay 1 gold per month. So now that we have a gold production, that is really, really great. That's going to help like tremendously to make tons of brick. We're now making 84 bricks per month. So I don't need to expand my brick production for a while. It would be great to do the same for the quarry. And then at some point, we're gonna want to also automate wood production, but there is still so much, forest in this map. So it shouldn't be too bad. We also probably want to quickly, close this part. And at that point, unless, they come from the mountain, we will be protected. And again, not for dragons and things like this, but for basic barbarians. They can still destroy things too, which is also why we're gonna need more towers. We're gonna need to upgrade this wood from to bricks, etc. So there is tons of things for us to still do, the aqueducts and much more. So I hope you're excited, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.